So one of the things that you have to really look at after we were talking from our last from our last Zoom is with the real estate future of where it's going. You have to kind of get ahead of whatever the curve will be. And one of the things that you really have to decide real estate wise as an agent is what do you really enjoy doing the most? You got to pick something. Pick something and really work at that. I've been talking a lot to our team and to other real estate agents that are not in our team yet of really understanding the importance of building your database, really understanding the importance of that. I know everybody talks about databases, etc. But let me tell you something. When I started 36 years ago, no one taught me about a database. I actually learned quite a few things by trial and error. And to be very honest with you, it got to the point to where I could teach about a database more than I was ever taught about a database. Here's what specifically moving forward a database does for you. This is in my opinion, of course, but I think that you can understand what I'm saying is if you the way society is now and the way our business is done as realtors and having larger teams and things like that, all that good stuff. And there is a great place for all of that. This is not a one size fits all business, no matter what you hear. Right now, having large teams, things like that, are considered the thing to do, and they do really work for some people, especially if you got a really good team leader. They really do. But let's talk about an individual person here for a second. And since a good portion of lead generation nowadays is done by some sort of an online service. And whether it's a Zillow or a Redfin or you can name any of the online services that actually quote unquote provide agents with leads, either provide agents with leads for like a referral fee or something at the close of escrow. Maybe they actually require an upfront fee, like again, like a Zillow or Zillow type of a business model, something along those lines. Nothing wrong with that at all, and it's actually a way to help you build your database by getting some leads like that. But here's the thing, in my opinion, without you actually having a database, without you actually building relationships, without you actually building yourself to a point of where you've got people that you can quote unquote Zillow-proof, and I want you to know I'm just using Zillow as an example. This can be anything that you and your business are always at the whims of another company. Like it's already bad of being at the whim of what our market and our market conditions can be, right? But if you're at the whim of, let's say, again, your service, your lead provider changes their format, changes their algorithm, changes their cost, changes how they do business, all of a sudden you have to actually change with whatever their business model is to keep yours going. See, you think about it. You're not going to be able to, in most of us cases, so I use me myself as an example. I'm not going to be able to budget enough money, enough revenue to outspend a Zillow or a Redfin I'm not going to be able to do that. It's not realistic. I'm also not looking to reach a quadrillion people. But you know what you can do? You can build a database and relationships of people that will use you and refer you no matter what. That's what I mean by Zillow-proofing. See, guess what? You build the right relationships. You put enough people in your database. You show that you're the expert. You show that you can provide them with value and the services that they need, even if they come up with situations with, well, let's say they see a house and they see a house on Redfin. Are they going to call Redfin, or are they going to call you and say, "Hey, Elgin, we just saw this house on Redfin. What can you tell us about it?" Hey, Elgin, we just saw this property on Zillow. What are you thinking about it? Hey, Elgin, we got this thing from Zillow that says our house is worth X amount of dollars. Is that true? See, basically at that point, instead of you almost working for a Zillow or Redfin or a service provider, they're now working for you with your database. See, you can create a database and you can outdo one of these large service providers because they cannot offer the same personalized service, the same exact values that you can. You can utilize their tools and build your brand and your business with your people. That's part of how you create raving fans. Because you can create raving fans, and you create raving fans. And what do I mean by that? A raving fan, as people have heard me say before, and there's a great book out. Pick the book up, Raving Fans. But you can actually have people that will promote you and your business for you because they feel that you provide enough value that they want their family, their friends, anybody else that's thinking about the service you provide. And in my case, that's real estate. That they'll actually get mad if those people don't use me or don't call at least. Did you guys call the Elgin Pilar Walker team? You speak the Elgin, you speak to Pilar, whatever the case may be, they're almost appalled that they would not speak to us, right? See, that's what you want to create, because these are not people that are looking to shop you around. They're not looking to get a lot of free stuff from you. They're looking for actual professional people that provide value that help them achieve whatever goals it is for them and their family. That's what they're looking for. So if you can build your database, if you can provide that type of value to certain people, you're never out of business. You're never out of favor. And you will be able to control and work your business the way you want to. So there's a lot more to it, obviously. But the first of it is mentally understanding what it is you're trying to do and why you're trying to do that. And I want you to think about this. If you're building your database, more than likely you're also building with people that you're going to learn to like, learn to love, people that you're going to be able to watch their families grow, watch their businesses grow, their job, retire, whatever it is, you're going to be able to live side by side with these people that's in your database. You're going to have a more of a personal vested interest. And in most cases, you can have a much better time in your business and helping people. See, for us and for myself, one of the first things as far as people that get in the database, that stay in the database, that are going to become, A-listers, you need to like them. You need to like them. I mean, I don't, every time the phone rings or they text, if I have them, I'm making a face and cringing and all that, then maybe they shouldn't be in your database. Now, I know you're not going to be friends and lovey-dovey with everybody that's in your database, but you don't have to have people in your database that you do business with on a regular basis that you deplore, you despise. I mean, you don't have to do that. That's no fun, right? Remember, you're building a career, you're building a business. And this is an opportunity for you to build your career, your business the way you want to build. All right, that's enough of that. This is kind of what we wanted to talk about this time after the last meeting. I hope you guys are going to the Winner Circle and to the Success Team on Facebook, our groups. You guys really, especially start with the Winner Circle. The Winner Circle, we've got good information. Myself, Nate, Michael, Frank, every now and then a Brent Gold sighting. I mean, we've got some great stuff going on there in the Winner Circle, and we're really trying to pour our hearts out to you guys so that you succeed, because the market has changed, the industry is changing, and for some of us, we believe it's changing for the better. Take care, and God bless.